line. When you're moving, I can push you. Bro, it's just we're too soon. We're too soon.
Prior, car number 27 is now leading. Side. Clear on the left. The next car is right back, car number 127. You've used half your fuel. Okay, Andy, decent start. We can build something from here. Car on the right. Still there. Still there. Side's clear.
We had 4 minutes to get you to the line. When you're moving, I can push you. Bro, it's just we're too soon. We're too soon.
Prior, car number 27 is now leading. Side. Clear on the left.
ago to help if I wasn't muted. What's up? Round 1, Ruth, the Fox Racing community. GT3s on iRacing. Oulton Park. I've just done 4 laps, so this is going to be interesting. It's been a busy week this week, so I've not really done any racing, which is why I haven't been streaming. Sorry, I've just got people trying to join. I did nearly say Ruthless. It's because I was thinking about Ruthless. My bad. I was close. My bad. My bad, guy. How are you doing anyway? You all good? Let me get rid of that. Well, he beat you to the first in the chat, didn't he? So that's why I was thinking about him. It's not my fault. Right. Oh. Right, anyone, any idea what sort of setup to use at Oulton Park? High downforce? We are doing round 1 of the Vox GT3 community race, which you can join on SIMGRID or through our Discord, which is a link on my YouTube. But I'm not with it today. My bad. Hopefully I'm better at driving than I am at talking, because I'm not very good at talking today, that's for sure. Oh, it's been a long week. All right, how fast are these? Not too fast, I hope. We've actually got some grip this week. Last week we started on 0% and it didn't get much higher throughout the race. But this week we're starting on 50%, I think, or 55%. I can't remember what I said it to. Maybe a bit more traction control. That got a bit weavy. He is. Is he going to beat me on the last corner again? Someone's been on an excursion already. It's good to see. I still accepted you anyway. Jamo setting fastest laps again. I still accepted you, though. That's what matters, right? The coldest of all cold tyres. Still cold. No, I'm just really bad at going around corners, apparently. Good at getting off tracks as well. Oh, there you go. The unmerciless just got the fastest lap. What did I do in practice? 32? I've just changed setup though. What did he just do? 35? I remember as a rookie, the amount of times I took the wheels off the car hitting those bollards. This is just one of those tracks where it doesn't matter how many times you go through these. Every time I feel like I'm going to kill myself. Someone else sticks. Someone else just wanted to join. How many we got? We got 18. Has it gone up to 19? No, 18. 18. Right, can I pull out? So hold tires. Asmus. I got it, man. I got it. I'm on it. Also got cold rear tyres. We won't talk about that. But let's take it off optimal lap, because that's not giving me any joy, is it? Nor is that. Session best lap. That's better. Got some tires now. I imagine there's going to be some carnage through there once you've got everyone on the track. But I'm slow. Been playing too much AC Rally, I reckon. miles off the pace. It's a bit better. But in the grass again. Maybe I'm not as far off pace as I thought. It's better. Clearly you can carry more speed into that corner. Excellent. Let's go back to that. Weird that that high downforce setup felt like I got less grip than I've got in this one. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's the track. Okay. Go back to high downforce. Right. Oh, the track's getting better already. He says as he locks up the brakes going into there. Can he get round there? Hello, coconut water is good. How you doing? Probably do, to be fair. It was fast, but you collect off tracks. Just need to put a decent lap together. No good. Bentley's. better. Was close. Desperate to hit them. That corner is horrible. I knew that was coming. Excellent. Oh, always them posts. I'm so far off the pace. Let's have a look. you do want to join us, there is still time. Join the Discord. Join the... there's a link to my Discord and my YouTube. And then join the... You can join through SIMGRID, or you can pinch this number off my screen. 13484. And search for that. Whoa, that's not what... Was I running low downforce then? What? High downforce? I'm gonna put it on my screen. Double check. Unless anyone wants to tell me. For them mismatched socks. Lovely that. Pretty good. High downforce. Sprint. I need maybe 92 litres, 45 minutes. Take the height down a little bit, can't we? Let's at least match it up. There we go. How many laps? 32 laps. He's in the 33s. I'm beginning to think that other setup might be better. Do you know what? Let's try the other setup again. Let's try the other setup now that there's a bit more grip. Jose came first in the warm-up. He's off the track. Oh, this is way more direct. This will be better once the tyres come in. Just a bit of a handful with cold tyres. Which it was before, to be fair. Be a lot easier to spin though, I gather. Yes. That was an interesting line. Yeah, okay, this will be quicker. A lot quicker. Come on, tires. Come on, off tracks. Awful. That was close. Oh, we got 10. God damn. Oh. Yeah, don't really want to qualify with a full tank of fuel. Well, excellent. It's good because that's exactly what I need. Weston, I will answer you in a sec. This is my last qualifying lap, and then I'll have a second to answer you. Sorry, can't really concentrate on anything else at the minute. Give me a sec. Even though I might run out of fuel before I even get there. Okay, it doesn't matter. How do I like my P1000s? Really like them, mate. Really, really like them. I had some SRPs, the Moser ones. What else have I had? I've had Logitechs. Yeah, I really like them. They are very, very good. The only thing I would say is get the kits that you can put a spring in them instead. I found when I put the spring in, it made it much better feel. Also, I've got non-matching socks on, but you actually can't see them on there. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, they are aftermarket haptics rather than their official ones. They are Dayton pucks that I've kind of stuck on. You can see, yeah. So at the edge there, you can I'll stick my foot on it. Yeah. And then there's another one there. And then there's one over the back there as well. Which is you just had an inverted P1. Yeah, mate, you'll be well happy with that. The inverted ones look wicked. I think you'll be really happy with those. They're yeah, they're great pedals. Really good pedals. I've had no problems with them whatsoever. Touch wood. Yeah, I think for the money, I don't know what else you'd pick. The new Moser ones are meant to be nice, but there's a lot of people say good things about these, and I'm pretty heavy on pedals, I would say. I'm a little bit heavy-footed, as you'll probably notice from watching me drive. But yeah, they've been absolutely sound, mate. You'll be really pleased with them. I've been so pleased with them that I was considering swapping to a SIMGRID wheelbase instead of a Moser. So yeah, that gives you an idea of how impressed I've been with them. I don't think there are any good alternatives, really. Didn't mean to get naked. Just meant to take my top off. To be fair, if you're looking down the haptics route, I've got about 19 haptics on my SIMRIG, and they make such a difference. X1Ps. I mean, they look like they're good value. Never tried them. Don't know anyone that has tried them. So I'd struggle to give you a... yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're like. I'd love to try the active pedals. The semi-cubes. Or the Moser ones. The Moser one's meant to be quite good as well. What are you thinking? Evo Pro? Running TMX Thrustmaster. Yeah, that'll be a big upgrade. I remember going from my G920 Logitech to the Moser R9, and that was a big step up. I've heard good things about the SIMGRID wheelbases. I'm kind of waiting to the Black Fridays. Have a look at the deals in Black Friday, I think, is my plan, to be honest. Because I would love a new one. I've had this one for quite some time. It'd be nice to get a new one. The GT3 wheel for the SIMGRID is well nice. Yeah, they are, but they're just not as cheap as I was hoping they'd be. I was hoping they'd be cheaper. It's like, what, 780 quid for a Evo Pro? 680 quid? With the wheel, about £950 if you're English. Which then you can nearly buy a SIMGRID 2. And then if you're going to buy a SIMGRID 2, you might as well buy a SIMGRID 3. And then everyone's talking about VNMs and everyone's talking about VRX. I don't know what's better, mate, to be fair. I think once you get to a certain point, they're pretty much of a muchness. Which is why I'm concerned about changing from mine, because if it's not a big upgrade from the R9 Moser that I've got, then it's kind of like, well, what's the point? But, yeah. And while I've been chatting away, I've completely forgot to set my fuel. There we go. Oh. Cheers for the likes. Appreciate that. Cheers, Hugh. Can't believe I got up this morning to... this is a community series, mate, that we run every Sunday night, which is mostly free tracks apart from Spa and Nords. All the rest are free. It's GT3s. I think there's about 18 people signed up for it. Tonight there's only about 11 shown up, but yeah, if you want to join, there's a link to my YouTube. Go to my YouTube, go to my Discord from there, or SIMGRID from there. There is a link to SIMGRID from my YouTube channel if you want to join. You're welcome, mate. I quite like Oulton Park. I think it's a good track. It's going to be chaos, though. Yeah, it is, mate. So you know those hay bales are going to get absolutely battered at some point, which is going to be funny. This setup hates cold tyres. This is a private series, Jaden. If you want to join, take the link to my YouTube. There's a link to a Discord channel. It's mainly just free tracks with Spa and Nords in there as well. Yeah, it's not, mate. I mean, that's what the warm-up lap's for, isn't it? And the straights on Nords, they're for vaping as well, I think. Yeah, nice one, mate. You'd be welcome, Jaden. I think there's about 18, 19 people in there, although only 11 have shown up for this evening. But it's nice and chill. No egos. Just an opportunity for people to come and do some racing with people that want to race clean. I mean, you can see how seriously I'm taking it. I'm just getting the whole way through. I mean, Jardier seems to manage to do that and still do stupidly fast laps, but that is not something I'm capable of doing. I can barely read the chat and race at the same time. Well, I'm trying to read TikTok chat, I'm trying to read YouTube chat, and also respond to it, and vape, and still do something half decent lap time wise. I mean, because it's just a community, I'm not overly bothered about putting in my best times or anything, but Thanksgiving here in America, and you'll definitely go. No, that's cool. There's yeah, it should be good. I mean, we've got more and more people joining it. As I say, it's a good opportunity. If you're in like a lower class, it's a great opportunity to use the GT3s and do some driving. There's quite a few people in there that do endurance races as well, so if you're interested in that, then there you go. Hello, Erin. Wheel and pedal setup. Pedal setup is the SIMGRID P1000s. No hydraulics, just the standard. The brake's been upgraded to spring over hydraulic, over elastomers, so it's half spring, half elastomers. Wheel is the Moser KS, yes, on an R9, which I think will be my next upgrade. And then I've got about 19 haptics spread across my sim rig, which are all like Daytons and are ran by separate amps. See you later, Erin. Thank you for the likes. Much appreciated, Erin. Yeah, you will be, mate. I'll have to let you in, which I will do once I come out of this race. If you've got a YouTube channel and you want to drop me a like and a subscribe on there, then I'd massively appreciate that as well. I think YouTube must be the hardest platform in the world to get people on. You're a legend. But yeah, once I come off this, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Once I come out of this, I will accept you, and then the instructions for the lobby and that are on there then. We are catching this guy. And I've lost 3 positions since I started. 2 positions? God knows. Should probably take it a bit more seriously, really, but hey ho. I mean, I'm getting faster. I'm not sure that's because my car's getting lighter, maybe. Thank you for the likes. Have we got this guy, do you reckon? What's the mistake? Oh, no, the only mistake's mine. Another one. Oh, iRacing, absolutely, mate. I'm such a big fan of iRacing. Oh my god. I was nearly a big fan of the back of his car then. Yeah, iRacing, mate. I mean, LMU looks beautiful. I've never found the force feedback that good, but some of my mates really like it. I've got to admit, I love Assetto Corsa with some mods for like a bit of fun if I'm not really taking it that seriously. Yeah, iRacing is well worth the money. The guy behind's going to join the party in a minute. Yeah, I'm not that keen on the F1 games, if I'm honest. I'm a big fan of F1 in general, but never really... I don't know, the F1 games, I just don't find them that good. The driving standards aren't great. Oh, we're up to 1k likes. Come on. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. He says that he nearly drives off the road. You're a legend. Thank you, Erin. Welcome to the party, Ben. No, this is iRacing, mate. Sorry, Weston. I need a bit of time to read that. The assists F1. Yeah. I feel the problem with F125 is that everyone has full assists on. They play on Halo Cam. And the driving standards are just abysmal online. And we're nearly up to 8k. First race, I was at 8 positions, then got right. Yeah, mate, that is the story of that game. And don't get me wrong, rookie lobbies in iRacing aren't much better, but once you get out of there, it ain't too bad. I think you've got to be aware. You've got to be treated like you would in a real car. A lot of people won't, but you kind of have to. Don't go for a gap that you wouldn't go for in real life. Be respectful. You know, that's what, oh my God, that's what I want this to be all about. As I say, as I go ploughing into the back of his car. And now my rear tyres are overheated. Strictly VR. Yeah, I used to play VR. Quest 3 only, and then I got triple screens, and yeah, the rest is history, really. But VR is really good. Mate, iRacing's not intimidating. Everyone in rookies is at the same point. Come and join this, and then come and join this. There's lots of different skill levels. I sit here talking all the entire race, and then getting overtaken. This isn't going to end well, is it? Good driving. I am aware. One is a vertical stream and one is a horizontal stream. One's for mobile. But yeah, I was aware. Just mowing the lawn. Oh, I'm waiting for the hay bales to strike too. What graphics card are you using? Because I struggled with VR even with a 4090. Yeah, it is a bit stupid. Weirdly though, I get probably twice as many I get twice as many watches on mobile as I do on standard, so it seems worthwhile, and I do get a lot more subscribers from that as well. Yeah, he was good, man. Left him lots of room. I'm not playing the squeeze 'em game. There's absolutely no point whatsoever. It was a good move by him. Pushed me to the outside. I didn't get the exit. I'm not driving particularly well, though, in all honesty. But you just switched. Yeah, fair. I mean, if you're on PC, you definitely want the 16:9. If you're on mobile, then the vertical one's quite good. I don't know my AMD graphics cards, if I'm honest, so I don't know how beefy that is. And what VR headset are you using? Thanks for the follow, the excellent Eldiv. I'm a NVIDIA guy. AMD CPU though. I will read that once I've done these set of corners and get onto the straight. 4070 Ti. What VR are you using? I had a Quest 3, which I actually thought a hell of a lot of, but I mean, streaming on it is a joke. Oh, is there an opportunity here? It makes a particularly impersonal stream when you've got a VR headset on your head. Oh, look, putting some more lawn. Quest 2. Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, we had a Quest 2 as well before. I didn't think a lot of that, to be fair, in terms of like the lenses on the Quest 3 are so nice compared to the Quest 2. The Steam frames. Is that Steam Zone one? The thingy ones are good. I can't think what they're called. Oh, what are they called? What are they called? Yeah, the lenses are trash. I like the pancake lenses on the 3. They're very, very good. Cheers, Rubber Racing. If you want to drop me a like and a sub, that would be massively appreciated. Appreciate you dropping in to say hello, though. Oh, okay. So it's like Legend Rubber Racing. Appreciate that. I can't think what it's called. Where they, yeah, it's more pixelated where your eyes aren't focused. Has it got eye tracking so that it does it automatically? Because a lot of them, like the Quest 3, if you put that effect on, it works, but you have to turn your head. It doesn't follow your eyes. So if you move your eyes around the lens, the edges are still blurred. It's just the middle that's really focused. Thou who has patience gets the place. Oh, it traces your eye movement as well. Okay, that will be good. I do think, look, honestly, I think VR is the future. I just don't think it's there yet. I think the immersion that you get and the sense of depth that you get in VR is incredible. I just don't think the technology's quite there yet, personally. And I've got to be honest, I absolutely love triple screens now, and the fact that I don't have to wear something on my face while I'm playing hours, especially if I'm in an endurance race. My God, this guy's catching me again. Let's get that dirt off the windscreen. Yeah, I will have a look. The I'm still trying to think what the ones are called that I was looking at instead of triple screens, which looks really nice. They've got a super wide angle lens. He's under attack now, so that should give us a bit of breathing room for a little bit. It's an off track. Yeah, I'll have a look on YouTube when I come off. Pretty sure my quest's on the shelf behind me. I don't know whether you can see it. You probably can't see it from there. I mean, if you look on my YouTube, I used to do loads of VR content, but since I got my sim room set up and the triple screens, I haven't turned the VR headset back on. Oh, there's another opportunity here. All the rest of them have disappeared up the road. Oh. And suddenly I am getting caught again. So much for some breathing room. Always pull away from him on that corner. Beautiful. The big screen beyonds look good because they're super small. Yeah, that was my other issue with VR in honesty, was glasses. I ended up scratching the insides of the lenses with my glasses. It'd be amazing if you had some, if you could put prescriptions in there. That hay bale was close then. You can with the Quest 3? Can you? Might look into that. My tyre's going off. This car's getting worse and worse and worse. It might be me. Can you send me a link to that when you get into the when I let you into the Discord? Because I would love to have a look at those, even if I don't use it for all the time, just to see what the price looks like and what they're like. Because I'd be tempted, because it'd be good fun to be able to do other stuff, and when I'm not racing seriously, using it for that. They weren't outrageously priced. That surprises me. Saying that, I do need my eyes tested. Oh my god! That was possibly some of the worst driving I've ever seen, I think. $50 US. That's really good. I'm using OSB, mate. 2 PCs. I gathered. Welcome back. Yeah, 50 USD isn't bad. I wonder, do they ship to the UK? Oulton Park International layout, buddy. Hence the hay bales of doom. Like a new company, have them up for 80. That's not bad. Nearly up to 2.5k likes. Thank you, guys. Driving like that doesn't get you to 3k, does it? Can we find a way around him in 10 minutes? Who knows? One of the few UK tracks that you've been to. Oh, you've never been to? Oh, okay. Do you drive real cars then, I'm assuming? The only ones I've ever been to, and I'd imagine your list beats this if it's one of the few that you haven't been to. So I've drove a GT4 car and Donington, or a GT4 spec car, not an actual GT4 car, but a Porsche Boxster that was GT4 spec, which was really good fun. And I've been to Silverstone for the F1. Apart from that, I haven't been to any of the real ones. Donington's my local, though. My intention is to buy a track car at some point. As a spectator. What series? Have I heard of pole racing on YouTube? I haven't, mate, actually. Who are they? You live near Donington. So I'm in. You'll actually know where I live then. I'm concentrating on T1. 45 minutes. So I'm basically Birmingham. How about you? Oh, you're Derby, so you're really local. Based on his content, learning GT4. Learning GT4 in iRacing? Oh, yeah, excellent. Oh, you can hear it. Now I've said it, you can hear it. Ah. God. Damn. Ugh. Was that my fault? I don't know. Thought I'd left him enough room. Oh. That was not my fault. Maybe I should have left him more room. Yes. No, I mean, I probably left him enough room. He wasn't alongside. Not my fault. Yeah, okay, fair. I thought I'd left him enough room. I mean, he wasn't alongside. That's just a bit of a shame. Well, I'm still towing. I mean, I'm not overly bothered. Spent the entire thing talking, so. What I would like to see is, back a little while ago, the guy that's in front of me hugely compromised me. I wasn't sure whether he blocked me or didn't block me. If, was it here? Yeah, it is a nasty curb. I probably should have given him a bit more room, in honesty. I mean, ultimately, yes, it's probably his fault. Oh man, that's cool. That's cool. PM driver. Yeah, it's cool. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. My car fixed. Oh, it's fixed. Excellent. We carry on. There you go, Weston. If you're still on that gives you an idea. No one's that fussed, man. Kind of is what it is. That's why you shouldn't be intimidated by iRacing. Not all people in the world are knobheads. You just got to find the right people to waste. You walked over me back. Oh, no, it's sound. So someone hit me. Straight away, you get a sorry, misjudged it. I'm just saying that is why you shouldn't. That's why I was saying you shouldn't be intimidated by iRacing. Because yes, there are lots of people that take it very seriously, but then there's also lots of nice people who aren't knobheads. And at the end of the day, we're sitting in front of a screen pretending to drive pixels around pixels. So it's not so serious, right? Although if you've ever seen me in a 24-hour endurance race, then yeah, you would realise that is not the case, because I get super serious. Oh, cold tyres, excellent. Change them for me. Smooth operator, thank you very much for the gifts and becoming part of the fan club. What a legend. Yeah, mate, the reality is that there are a lot of nice people that play this game. There's some knobheads, like with everything. Join the Discord community. Come and join us. The servers are private, so it's only people that ask to join. You know, repeat offenders of being knobheads get kicked. I'll let the boy pass because he's in first. I don't want to ruin his race. Urban Voyage, yes, they are. They are Dayton pucks that I've got on my pedals. There's also that big thing at the end of my P1000s is a Dayton 25 watt, 50 watt bass shaker. I've got 19 bass shakers across my entire rig, strategically placed around the seat and the pedal deck. So when you go over a curb, you can feel it run along the length of the car. It's quite a it's really, really good actually, and really adds to the immersion. Especially when I used to play in VR, then it was super immersive. We go. 19. How many amps do I need to cover all of that? I've got. Oh, okay. Can I? I don't think I've got the ability to bring the camera to it. So I've got 3 of the knob sound little amps. 3, 1, 2, 3. 4. There's one down there by the pedal deck running the 2 on the pedals. And then I've got 6 of the same pucks in my seat. So 2 at the front, 2 at the back, 2 at the top, So yeah, 6 front, back, top. Then I've got another 1, 2, 3 amps. The one down there runs 2 underneath, 1 on the left, 1 on the right of the underneath of the pedal deck. The pedal deck has got rubber on it so that it doesn't vibrate the whole rig. It only vibrates the pedal deck, so your feet area. Then I've got another one here that only has that one plugged into it. That's you can see the one in front of my pedals, one against the wall. It's not against the wall, but it's next to the wall. Then on my seat, I've got 1 on either side. I've got 2 underneath, and then 1 mounted directly on the back. At some point, I will do a YouTube video with a full setup, and I'll do a little short and put it on TikTok with a full setup of all my bass shakers. But to say it makes it immersive would be an understatement. That is 20 minutes. Mate, honestly, it's so good. The thing is with bass shakers as well, especially when you do them in a kind of DIY manner, these little ones, you're talking £25 each. So you buy 2 of those, you can buy an amp for 20 quid. So it's like, I started off with just the pedals and 1 amp, and then a few months later I was like, oh, I really like these. So then I went a bit further, went a bit further. It's one of those things where you can keep investing in it and changing it. And if you... Actually, I can show you here, look. So, if I bring up SimHub and go into my bass shakers, sound output. So I lied. I've got 16, not 19. I've got 16 channels. So I've got my back of seat, under seat, left seat, right seat, front center. That is under seat. That is front right, front left. Then on this one, I've got top left of seat, top right of seat, accelerator, brake, front left of seat, right. There you go. Yeah, that gives you an idea of. I don't think you can see the whole of it because of the way that it cuts it up on there. But there you go. So you can see they're all kind of individually named and doing individual stuff. Yeah, it took a while to set it up, and then obviously I've got different things on each one. So you've got SimHub. So I'm one of those people where when I get into something and I start thinking about something, I won't stop reading about it. Hey, Jamo's in Derby as well. You're only down the road, mate. Good race, by the way, Jamo. First place, well done. I got killed, but the guy apologised, so it is what it is. It was still a good race regardless. The software is easy to use. Yeah, as I say, I'm one of those people, and I keep reading, and I really immerse myself in stuff. So it was like I had to do a lot of reading to get it to where I wanted it to be, and then I was reading about other people's settings and borrowing other people's settings. I think, with mine, for example, I could literally download it and send it to you, and you could just try it and use it. I wouldn't say it's the easiest to do. So, like, for example, if we go into, I don't know, ABS active, no, that's not a good example. If we go into wheel lock, so you've got your front right, front left, rear right. You managed not to kill anyone as well, didn't you, Jamo? So that was good. So yeah, you can change all the frequencies, you can change how it comes on, whether it's got any white noise attached to it. But then the way that I set mine up was you can record. You see there's a record button up here, so you can record a run on iRacing, for example, where you go over grass, you go over curbs really obnoxiously, you spin the car and get it to slide. You can save that and record it and then play it in a replay, and it will show you the effects of it will show you the effects that you would have had through it. So I just did that, and I just kept going back through the same bit of track again and again and again and again until I got to a point where I was like, okay, that's set up well. The connection, because you're in Calais, we're using a German server, so I don't think it would be great. However, yeah, don't get LMU. Jamo, it's crap. Hate it. I actually didn't come last. Look at that. Optimistic move anyway. I didn't know there was a big high curb there. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully get in on this race. Need a new wheel. Mate, you are more than welcome to come and join us. I see someone killed me and I just don't even care. I've just sat talking through the entire thing and yeah, chatting to people on TikTok, chatting to people on YouTube. I'm just, yeah, it is what it is. And I think, you know, there's a lot of people that aren't kind of taking it super seriously. So because of that, they'll give you a bit of room. You know, they'll race in a way that's fair and reasonable. Kral, you need to join us, please, on the next one. And Jamo, I might actually practice the track next week so that I can actually compete. How do you join the Discord? I will add you to the Discord right now, mate. Sorry, I got distracted. So, yeah, fine. Get them in. Get them in. So you've probably just been added. You might not have just been added. I don't know. I've just added everyone that was waiting to be added. And then if you want to join the iRacing server, the server is 13484. Your application will sit there and then I just have to approve it. Oh. Asmus kills me. And then he follows me. Mate, I'll take the sub. You can kill me every race. We'll die for subs. Love that. Nice one, man. No, I didn't practice. I did about 5 or 6 laps. And then I got down to 131 in a practice lobby. How'd you do that without having my... when I say you say I was invited... So I just added... Oh. A couple of people joined the Discord. So if you go to my YouTube, Weston, and then from there, there's a link in my YouTube on my TikTok. From there, there's a link to my Discord. And then that is a follow request for the Discord. That will give you the opportunity to make an application. You make an application, and then you're in. Appreciate the follow, Urban Voyager. And I will at some point do that how-to video on the old haptics, because I think it'll probably be helpful. There's a lot of people that have been asking me about that. Get SimMagic. I mean, I'm thinking about getting a SimMagic wheel, bro. Do you want to come over and let me try it? I don't know. See, I read somewhere actually, Kral, that the I need a pay rise. I read somewhere that Moser has a load of like fake feel things in it, and a lot of feedback in places where there isn't actually feedback. But it's got it in iRacing on a Moser, but it hasn't got it in LMU, which is why I think that LMU doesn't feel very good. But then actually, the SimMagic has it in neither, because it's all fake force feedback rather than real force feedback. I might be wrong, but I read that in a couple of places. I really want to try a SimMagic before making a decision on whether I actually want one or not. And if they're anywhere as near as good as the pedals, then it will be a winner. I'm already $1,000 US into SimMagic ecosystem. How have you even managed that? Oh, you told me. Inverted pedals. 2 wheels. That is incredible. How much am I in? I think I'm about £600-700 in. I had heard that as well, because there was a release probably 10-11 weeks ago that apparently wasn't very good, wasn't there? But I had heard that they'd upgraded their software on SimGRID. Whether or not that's... Actually, Krell, you can tell us firsthand. Has it been better since the software upgrade? Oh, go on, Vivi. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Whoa. Let's watch some, a bit of death. You're quicker than me at Team Sport too. I saw an R12 used was selling for 350 used. I don't know, because I haven't noticed because it feels so good. Oh, okay. Of course it does. It's trying to make us jealous. Do you know what? My R9 feels nice. I'm happy with my R9 in many ways. Oh, Vivi with the jam. Joe, did you manage to find the link to the Discord? Because I haven't had a request come through. Yeah, there's some reasonable deals on a on the SimCube, not on the SimCube, on the SimMagic. The Evo Pro 18 Newton meter. Yeah, mate. Rubber racing. I am right there next year. I'll be in the 40 club next year as well, mate. So don't feel old. I don't. I'm lying. Go popular 10 from Vivi. Go on, Vivi. Up to 3k likes on TikTok as well. I'm actually not doing anything. Race is over. Just sat here talking. I haven't managed to find the bit where he went off track here somewhere, and wait there. I might be able to find off tracks. Just applied. Awesome. I will. Got ya. There you go. You're in, buddy. And I'll wave to say hi. There we go. You're into Discord. There you go. Oh, okay. So, I think it's the lap before this. It's not the lap before that. God, was I that close to him for that long? I can't even remember. Oh, mate, this is like the most expensive hobby in the world, I reckon. I used to be really into mountain biking, and I thought that was expensive. This stuff is expensive. I had a decent battle with that guy. What lap are we on? We're on lap 6 now. Oh, here we go. Is this it? I thought it was later than this. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't know. The upgrade for that was yeah. Best Buy's wicked though, from what I hear. We used to have some Best Buys in the UK, and then they got rid of them all. I was sad. I'm pretty sure I bought my TV from there. Old TV. That isn't what I was looking for. I was on his tail for ages. I mean, I should really mark down on a piece of paper or something. So I spent a lot of time thinking about that, and my thought process on the whole thing is that if you were to buy a track car, I do want to buy a track car. I am going to buy a track car at some point. But if I was to buy a track car, and I had to keep putting tyres on it, and I had to keep putting... we don't have micro centres either now. You have to keep putting tyres on it. You have to put fuel in it every time you drive it. If you crash it, it costs you a fortune. I would love a micro centre. Micro centres are awesome. So, what track are we at next week? That is the question. So next week, we are... trying to do it on my other PC. Next week, we are at... oh, there it is. Okay. Okayama. Okayama? I've definitely pronounced that wrong. So you have race insurance as well, man. And you have to pay to go. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's mental. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's so much cheaper than buying a track car. I still want to buy a track car. I hope that my other half sister, and she hears me keep saying I want to buy a track car. I'm going to buy a track car. I bet she'll love that. Okayama, definitely, yeah, all tracks here as well. Had a great little scrap with this guy. Okayama International next course, which is December the 7th. God, it's getting towards Christmas. And then we've got Lime Rock Park. That'll be good. Virginia International. We've got Spa. We've got Circuit de Navarra, which I don't even know what that is. Where is he? Where is that even based? Circuit de Lebanon. Again, don't know where that is. Never done that track before. Then we've got the Motorsport Arena. And then we've got my personal favourite, which is Nords, which is the combined version. So, yeah, I might actually do some practice for next week. And I'll try and have an actual go at trying to get a podium or something. But that was good. I enjoyed that. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. It's been a pleasure. So, yeah, I am getting out of here. When will I be back? That is the question. It's in France. Which one? Lebanon? Lebanon is in France. Or Navarra is in France. Navarra? Maybe they're both in France. Circuit. I can't speak French or Spanish, so there we go. I want to say that one of them's in France and one of them's in Mexico, but I could well be wrong. But there you go. If you enjoyed, drop me a like, drop me a sub or a follow or whatever you're on. I will be back in the week. I think, actually, Navarra's in Spain, Lebanon's in France. Nice one. You are welcome, Joe. I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for dropping in. I think probably the next... let's have a look. The next probably proper event that I intend to do will be... this one. It's an MSV track. What's MSV? That will probably be the next major event I will do, which is a 24-hour at Spa in the rain on the 6th of December, which is multi-class, LMPs, GTPs. No, LMPs. Yes, GTPs and GT3s. But yeah, that will probably be the next proper decent length race that I'm going to do. Owns Motorsport Vision owns Donington, Oulton, Cadwell, Brands. Oh, I've been to Brands Hatch as well, actually. I rode a road bike around Brands Hatch, which is probably the least cool thing I've ever said, but yeah. Oh, that looks all right though. Bit of Bathurst. Ah, okay, that's interesting. When's that? Have they updated Bathurst yet on iRacing? Love Bathurst. No, still looks awful. One of those races. 3 hours. Schedule. November the 22nd. Oh, I missed it. Oh, 9, 7 Saturdays and 5 o'clock on Sundays. Yeah, I missed it. So that's that down the drain. I'm not doing Watkins Glen. So, yeah, there we go. I think the next major one I do will probably be that 24 at Spa in the wet. But, look, thank you so much for everyone that's dropped in. It's been great to see some new names in there as well. It's been great to have you. Thank you very much for all the likes, the subs, the subscribes. Yeah, it's been a real pleasure. And, yeah. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you in the week at some point, guys. See you later. Take care.